So, yeah, welcome back. Today, I'm going to treat some questions under set, and that is Venn diagrams. The first question is this, and it goes like this. Out of 95 travelers interviewed, 7 traveled by bus and train only, 3 by train and car only, and 8 traveled by all the 3 means of transport. The number X of travelers who traveled by bus only was equal to the number who traveled by bus and car only. If 47 people traveled by bus and 30 by train, I represent this information in a Venn diagram. I calculate the A, value of X, B, number who traveled by at least 2 means. So we start solution. We are going to be using letters to represent the number that traveled by bus, by train, and by the car. So we were told that out of this, 7 traveled by bus. Let us use let B equal to bus travelers. And then T, train travelers, and then C, car travelers. That is those who travel by bus, by train, and by car. Then we were told to represent this in a Venn diagram. So we have to draw. And then we have to represent it by 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. So we will now start putting the values we are given. First of all, we have bus here. We have bus. We have train. And then we have car. Okay. So, well, we are told that it traveled by all 3 means of transport. So the 8 will be at the intersection. That is here, at the intersection. Then again, we were also told that 7 traveled by bus and train only. Bus and train. So this should be 7. This only means that they did not have any connection with a car. And then we also told that 3 traveled by train and car only. Train and car only. So we have 3 here. Train and car. No. It's not correct. Train and car should be here. Okay. Then we also told that the number X of travelers who traveled by bus only was equal. So those who travel by bus only should be here. Those ones, they don't have any business with either train or car. Then we were told that the number X of travelers who traveled by bus only was equal to the number who traveled by bus and car only. In other words, we have a X here. So we have succeeded in filling the whole gap. The next thing for us to do is to consider the number. Now, we were also told that if 47 people traveled by bus and 30 by train, okay, we should continue. So what now happened is that 47 traveled by bus, which means that 47 is within this circle. So by the time we add everything in this circle, we must get 47. And also by the time we add everything here, we must get 30. But let us consider that of, let us use 47 for instance. So coming back here, so coming back, we are told that 47 people traveled by bus. And so we will now add everything in this circle and equate it to 47. So, and that is X plus X plus 7 plus 8 is equal to, that is this is equal to 47. Remember, B is 47. Sorry. B is equal to 47. While train is equal to 30. Okay. So we continue, and that is 2x plus 15 will give us 47. That means that if you collect your like terms, we're going to have 2x equal to 47 minus 15. 47 minus 15 will give us 32. So 2x is equal to 32. Therefore, x is equal to, you divide both sides by 2, x is equal to 32 all over 2. And that is 16. So our x is 16. The value of x is now 16. Then we move on. Now, we were also told to find, we have calculated the value of x now. Then x is equal to 16. We're also told to find the number who traveled by at least 2 means. At least 2 means means that they travel by either 2 means or more. At least means 2 or more. So, in other words, if we check, we discover that 7 traveled by bus and train, 8 by all of them, 3 by train and car, and then 16, which is the value of x, is by bus and car. So we are going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 to get the number of number of travelers that traveled by at least 2. So B will be x plus 7 plus 8 plus 3, 7, 8, 3 plus x. So that will be 16 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3. 16 plus 7 is 23. 23 plus 8 should be 31. 31 plus 3 is 34. 34. So that means that therefore 34 people traveled by at least 2 meals. By at least 2 meals. So that is the answer to that. And that concludes question 1. So we are about to see question 2. Okay, number 2 question, we have it on the board. In a class of 80 students, 3/4 study biology and 3/5 study physics. If each student studies at least one of the subjects, we are told to draw a Venn diagram to represent this information. 2, we're asked to find how many students that study both subjects. And finally, we're asked to find fraction of the class that study biology but not physics. The first thing to do is to find the number of students that study biology as well as physics. So we have biology first. Biology is 3/4. That should be 3/4 times 8/1. That's the total number of students in the class. Have this one. This is 20. And that is 60. So we have 60 students there that study biology. Then physics. Physics is 3/5 multiplied by 80/1. This is 1. 5 in 80 is 1, 6. And 3 times 16 to give us 48. So that means that 60 study biology and 48 study physics. So we'll go ahead and draw the Venn diagram. And since we have only 2 subjects, we have 2 circles. First one and the second. So we have biology. Use B to represent that. That's 60. And then we have physics. Use P to represent that. That is 48. Okay. Then we move ahead. We're asked to find how many students that studied both subjects. So coming back, you can continue by saying let X represent the number, of students, that study both subjects. Okay, so if that is the case, it means that our X should be here. And that is the intersection. Then, for us to move on, it means that this place should be 60 minus x, and also here should be 48 minus x. Then, but we know that the total number of students in the class is 80. So we have to add everything here, equate it to 80 in order to get the value of x. So moving on, we have this. Adding everything would be 60 minus x plus x plus 48 minus x equal to 80. That is everything here plus this will give us 80. The next thing for us to do is to try and collect like terms and then know the next how to find the value. So minus x plus x is 0, and that will be 60 plus 48 minus x equal to 80. And if we add, this will give us 108 minus x equal to 80. Again, we collect our like terms, and that will be 108 minus 80 is equal to x. So 108 minus 80 will give us 28. Give us 28. Therefore, our x is equal to 28. So it means that 28 people studied both subjects, because that is the, so now, therefore, 28 students study both subjects. But we also have to find fraction of the class. The next question says, find the fraction of the class that studied biology but not physics. First of all, we need to find the number that studied biology but not physics. So, those that studied biology but not physics is 60 minus x. Remember, we already know the value of x. So, that means we are talking of biology only. Should be equal to 60 minus 28. And 60 minus 28 will give us, let's just try it, 60 minus 28. This is 2, and that is, this is 2, remaining 5, 3, 32. Okay, so that is 32. For us to find the fraction, therefore, fraction that study biology but not physics, is equal to 32 all over 80. because the total number of students in the class is 80. So using 4 here is 8, 4 here is 20, 4, 2, 4, 5, which is equal to 2/5. 4, 8, 4, 20, 4, 2, 4, 5. That's 2/5. And that is the answer to that. And that brings us to the end of that question. So shortly, we are going to see question number 3. Okay, question number 3, we have the question. The Venn diagram below represents a universal set of integers and its subsets, P and Q. You can see the Venn diagram. Then we are asked to list the elements of the following sets: P union Q, P intersection Q, universal set intersection Q, and universal set P union universal set. So we start solution. A. The first one is P union Q. P union Q means all the elements in P or Q. All the elements in P or Q. So it means we are going to have all these elements in P or Q without repeating any of them. And that is the first value there should be, we have a P union Q equal to, now we start picking the values. We have 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. And that is the P union Q. That is all the elements in P or Q. We have 2 there, we have 3, we have 4, we have 6, we have 7, we have 8, and we have 10. So that's the answer to that. Then B, we're talking of P intersection Q. P intersection Q. And P intersection Q means all the elements in P and Q. All the elements in P and Q. And by looking at it, you just pick the ones that are within the intersection. And that is 3, 7. Then C. In C, we have a universal set intersection Q. Universal set intersection Q. Remember that intersection means what is common in both of them. And since universal set contain all the elements, it means universal set intersection Q should be the elements in Q. And that is you pick the elements in Q, and that should be 3, 4, 6, 7. 6, 7. 3, 4, 6, 7. That is what is common to both of them. And then the next one is P union universal set. That's D, P union universal set. And also that is what is common Sorry, that's what is in both of them without repeating any value. I think in this case, our P union universal set should be all the elements universal sets, because the elements will be found in either universal set or P. So we just leave the values and that will be our answer. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Sorry, 5 is there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. And as I said earlier, that is elements in universal set. So that is the answer to that. And we have come to the end of the questions that I have for this session. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. I will see you in the next video.